great job as well. So what we call it is the Transatlantic Feast of Lady Comics. So we have contributors from the US, across the Atlantic, so US, and till last year I guess it was the UK, but from this year it's becoming Europe, because we even have somebody from Germany who's contributed. So hopefully it's just going to keep on growing. And it was really great being part of the Strumpet, and as Ellen gave me the honor of being able to design the cover, which was really good. And so first of all, I'd like to thank Ellen. And secondly, obviously, all the artists who contributed. And thirdly, things like Skype and Dropbox and all, which made it possible to work transatlantically. But yeah, thank you so much.
Right, I'll keep this brief. Those of you who know me know that's not an easy thing for me. Alright, so Score and Script, this is the first anthology that I've ever done. It's both a comics anthology and an experiment in narrative drawing, or comics as we otherwise know them. So basically, the main people I would like to thank, obviously, are the people who were prepared to get involved in this crackpot scheme. What it revolves around is I started by creating a comic, which you see here, and then I tried to split off the visual and the narrative content, starting from the assumption that obviously that's impossible. We all know that about comics. So I made this one template by drawing boxes around all the stuff in my comic, gave that to a bunch of artists. They created their own comics by filling in the boxes, and I know that was a maddeningly difficult task, so also my apologies to the artists who took part in that. And then on the other side, I wrote a very sort of terse description of the events in my comic, but removed all of the visual information, so the characters are referred to as A and B, it doesn't say whether they're male, female, human, or whatever, and they all created their own versions of that story. And so basically what you get is 25 fantastic stories, all of which are different takes on these two starting points. And then in the back is a bit of kind of analysis, if you can call it that, from me trying to say, well, does this actually does comparing all of these different takes on them tell us anything about what comic storytelling means? Does it even tell us anything about the way our brains work? I don't know whether this will put you off, but this is actually part of a practice-based PhD in comic studies that I'm doing down the road at Central St Martin's. So there might be more stuff like this to come, who knows.
And finally, we've got the Comix Reader, which has finally come into existence. It's taken a long time to get issue 5 together, but we're really pleased with it now, and just continues showcasing some of who we think are the most interesting underground comic artists. Beautiful new strips from Bernadette Bentley, Peter Lally, and Alex Potts, who's done a wonderful front and back cover. And yeah, we're just really proud to say thank you to all our artists. It's been so great to know that we're supporting some really interesting voices, as well as having a load of sort of interesting people who may just want to come in and do 1 or 2 strips, maybe not stick around the magazine that long. But it's wonderful to have that variety, which keeps it a very fresh magazine. And it's been thanks as well to Richard Cowdery, who can't be here. He's the main editor, and he's in Germany at the moment. So and I think they'll, and to Gosh for hosting all 3 of us.
Thank you. All the books are for sale, so make sure you pick them up.
The bar is closed. Thank you.